Hi, I'm Mike Richard of Reed Electric's Los Angeles plant. You know, these days it seems like we're finding more and more people who are handling their motor repair like they're buying a bushel of oranges. There are so many technical variables to electric motor repair that treating it like a commodity will usually guarantee a disaster. When you think you've bought a bushel of oranges for a quoted price, you've actually bought a bushel of apples for the same price. Only with motor rebuilding, you won't find out till it's too late. But rather than preach at you, we've come up with this corny little drama to show you some of the sneaky quote tricks that some in this industry employ to prey on the unsuspecting.
Ernesto, remember to print out the surge and PI tests and bring them to me for review. The customer said the motor keeps tripping offline every time it rains.
All right.
All right. Hey, thanks. Well, let's take a look at this surge test. Well, boy, look at this. Measure shows good, but see the double line separation? That shows that the surge test in the PI shows the winding's bad. So I'll go ahead and call the customer up, okay?
All right.
All righty.
Now I'd like to introduce to you Snidely Burnham of Burnham Electric. His reputation in the industry is at best dubious, yet he's a regular lowest bid winner. And here's one of the tricks he uses to make sure he's the lowest.
Hurry up, damn you! I told you that's a low bid job!
Yeah, I heard you before, Burnham.
Well, you've already been on that job 10 minutes. That's too long, see?
I suppose you want me to shortcut the testing too, huh?
Hell, get out of my damn way. I'll show you how to test these low bid jobs. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Hey, Burnham, it don't bother you that this motor is for a hospital?
Hey, you idiot. They want a cheap quote, they got a cheap quote. Besides, it might hold up for a while, and we only want the work we do anyway. And since we ain't rewinding it, what do I care if the winding is really going to last? And the win-win for me is, if it does blow up, they'll send it back to me, and I'll get a rewind out of them too. See?
You never stood behind a warranty 9 years that I worked here. And I don't want to hear nothing about no warranty no more.
Why, I ought to fire your butt.
Ain't no way you can fire my butt because I got the lowdown on you now. Okay, you have 90-day warranty that everybody else has 1 year warranty.
Hey, it ain't my fault they don't ask. They ask for the cheapest, they get the cheapest. Now get your dead tail moving and blow that motor out so we can give it our special retreat.
You mean you're not even going to steam clean this stator? Man, look at all that crap and grease inside there.
Hell, they never look inside there anyway. Just do what I tell you. Hell, just get out of my way. I'll blow this thing out. You clean that grease out of that bearing housing.
I'm surprised you're not even going to reuse the old bearings inside here, you cheap old fart.
Hey, I never thought of that one before. Them bearings would probably last 90 days easy.
The right way to clean a motor takes time. To remove the dirt and the grease that builds up on motors, blocks cooling, and forms acids that eat the insulation, you need a steam clean. And then, the windings must be baked out in an oven to dry them. Then the windings must be retested to ensure their integrity after steam cleaning and baking. Yeah, it's easy to ask for the cheapest price. And that's just one of the sneaky tricks the lowballers use to get you that price. But let's take a look at some of the others. When windings fail, they often cause damage to the stator laminations. If the damage isn't caught and repaired, this core damage will increase your power bill and drastically reduce your winding life due to heat. A core test of the stator should be performed both before the winding removal and after stripping process. We'll let good old Snidely show us why.
Hey, Burnham! I crank this baby up, man. It's real easy to strip now.
Damn it, you fool! Turn that thing off! You burnt the hell out of them laminations. They're ruined.
Hey, I did exactly what you told me to do, man. Look how easy this thing's gonna be stripped now. It's gonna be so easy.
Yeah, but you destroyed the damn thing.
Well, you're the one that told me to do it this way, so I did exactly the way you told me to do it.
Yeah, with what you did them laminations, it's a good thing we don't core test. This thing would never pass now.
Core testing? That's a joke. You're too damn cheap to buy an expensive machine. That's why you got me here hand stripping this stator, because you won't even buy a real oven either.
Well, you see, they ain't asking for how we do it. They just want to know how much it costs to do it. And like they always say, the customer's always right. See? Now quit your damn jabbing and blow that thing out and start winding it.
Oh, man, you sure you want me to wind this one? Man, them slots are real tight and full of copper. It's going to be hard to wind this one.
Hey, no worries. I was already counting on cutting the hell out of the amount of copper going into it to save on copper and time. It'll be real easy once I get through. Hey, make damn sure you don't use that special inverted duty wire either. Use the cheap stuff.
I already knew that. I suppose you want me to use that cheesy blue insulation too, right?
You're right on the money.
Now we come to the most vulnerable part of the motor repair quote, the retreat. When a motor is taken out of service because of a noisy bearing, oftentimes we'll see a quote calling for a recondition or a retreat process. But what is a retreat? Is it a vacuum pressure impregnation process like the one we see behind me here? Or is it at least an immersion dip in a bake process? Or is it a retreat in a can?
Here, treat the windings with this stuff and slap that motor back together. We gotta get this cheapo job out of here.
Whoa, you're breaking out the good stuff. This must be one of your really good customers.
Hey, just shut up and do it.
Sure, it's easy to quote a low retreat or recondition price, but using VPI and bake or dip and bake involving expensive equipment and labor is quite a bit different than our Snidely's retreat in a can. And speaking of expensive equipment, crane capacities are always overlooked in the quest for the cheapest price.
Come forward. Forward.
Large capacity cranes and buildings with the corresponding required height are a big cost to do the job right. But without these proper pieces of costly equipment, shops like our friend Snidely
Yeah, mule! Get up there! Yeah, let's move! I can't see you! Get on the other side!
Come on, straighten that thing out, man. Back up a little bit. Good. Good. Come on in. Bring it up a little bit. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Keep it coming. Come on. More. More. Oh!
Whoa! What? What happened?
Bang the hell out of the windings, dummy. They're ruined for sure.
Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten me into.
You dummy.
You know, I think them windings did not pass testing, see? I think that motor needs to be rewound. I'm calling the customer with the bad news and the new price.
Who the hell am I working for?
Sadly, there are many other tricks that people use to win quotes, where the primary criteria is the responsive bidder with the lowest price gets the job. I think that we've given you some idea on why motor rebuilding can't be handled like purchasing commodities, apples and oranges. It's obviously just not that simple. Deciding who does your repair work based only on who has the lowest price can get you into a lot of trouble. We'd like to suggest that you qualify those asked to bid. Then make frequent spot inspections of your jobs in progress. Quality shops welcome visits and have nothing to hide. Awarding work solely on the premise of an unqualified lowest price simply sets the stage for folks like Snidely Burnham to play their tricks to get the job. It's important to know what's going on with your motor as well as what's going on in your motor.
Oh, I can't see. I can't see. What's the matter? I got my eyes closed.